First match with Izzet Phoenix on this March 11th. Yeah, this is a keep. So the questions are, what do you play on turn 1 and why? I think I'm going to save Faithless Looting for post Thing in the Ice. So I'm going to go Steam Vents Go. I think that is a decision you need to make right now. Alright, well, Swamp probably means it's not safe, but that's fine. Or it is safe. Okay. Thumbs up. What are the chances we think they're living end? Whatever. I'm gonna just play my thing. If it's living end, I guess I'll Lightning Axe, discarding my Arclight Phoenix, killing my own thing in the ice. That is a lot less relevant, I think. Yeah, that is not as relevant. I'm gonna start with Thought Scour on myself in case I draw a Phoenix. You can go away. If I hit another... Alright, well... I think I'm going to keep... Opt, actually. Oh no, Blood Moon indeed. What's up, shop? I think I'm supposed to keep Opt here, but I could see a case for Serum Visions as well. Actually, maybe I'm supposed to keep Serum Visions. Or I could discard a Lightning Axe, actually. Let's see, they have Mountain, Swamp. How would I just kill them? There's a Blood Moon, right? Rainforest only taps for red. Oh, actually, you're probably right there. Hold on. What's that? 14, 17, 20? Okay. Nope, you were correct. I just missed it for a sec. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Alright. Given that I messed up, I'm going to discard these two, though. I think it's going to be fine, but we'll see. Might not be fine. Spoiler, was not fine. Alright. Yeah, I deserve this. Yo, White Faces, thanks for the follow. I failed to do the combat arithmetic last turn, and it cost me. They should have been dead on turn 4, which is kind of sick if you think about it. Yeah, max punished. No one to blame but myself, obviously. I'm just gonna hope that their deck sucks and that I get to, like, squeak in a few hits with Pteramander or whatever. Yo, Duckamoy, thanks for the resub. 17 months in a row. I wonder, Is that actually accurate? Like that thing? I wouldn't be surprised if it was, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. If that makes sense. Oh, okay, cool. But I still appreciate 17 months of your sub at tier 1. Hashtag Jarvis clap. Hey, what's up, Anarcho July? I missed a turn 4 kill because I'm an idiot. They had just tapped out for Blood Moon on turn 3. Head desk emote. I'll consider it once Twitch allows me to make more emotes. It's probably like Anger of the Gods or some shit. Alright, I will bolt my opponent in response to return both of these to my hand. I'm very sad that I punted. You can tell that I'm sad by my sad tone of voice. Alright, there goes Opt. So I can basically only cast one spell per turn now because of this Blood Moon. Well, I can cast one boost spell per turn, rather, is what I meant to say. I think I'm supposed to play Pteramander. Yeah, guess I'm going to play Pteramander. I already failed the deck, but the fact that I could have killed my opponent on turn 4 after they tapped out for Blood Moon is really sick. Who says I'm not a combo deck? I failed the deck. Not sure yet, Scarl 19. My suspicion is that Pteramander is better, but I have no like evidence one way or the other. Okay. So this is just like black-red controlling, I guess. It is game 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, I have enough to hypothetically attack, adapt, then probably flashback looting. I guess I could just flashback looting first to decide what I want to do. But if I do that, I would have to play the canal first because I need to leave up the island. So that's probably correct, though. Alright, I'm going to keep the Manamorphose. I think the actual things I'm supposed to discard are... Let's see, how do I win? Involves killing that, then involves my opponent casting, drawing lots of expensive cards and remaining at 3 cards in hand exactly. Maybe the Manamorphose is actually worse than Serum Visions. Actually, I think it is worse. Alright. Oh, no. Gotta attack first. Gotta attack first. That was nearly not a good idea. Alright, now I can do that. It's a one-shot deal, but I think letting them keep the Chandra is way too dangerous. Like, if I let them keep Chandra, I think they're just going to find enough cards that I won't be able to do anything, like, ever. Alright, so this is like a black-red prison deck, I guess. Yo, what's up, Rose? Now I wish I had Manamorphose instead of the Serum Visions, but I certainly did not see Chalice coming from this, although I guess I could have figured it out. So this looks like a matchup where I'm actually going to side in Shattering Spree and Shatterstorm, even though it's not like the primary intended use. Okay. It's not great. Just gonna hope that they draw like... Not even sure how poorly they could draw for me to be able to attack with my Pteramander twice. I guess it depends on the mana curve of their deck. If they just have like a bunch of 5-drops, it's hypothetically possible. It's not looking likely though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna just keep going until like I actually see a way them dying, because I want to get more information about what their deck actually does. Incidentally, it seems like Jace is going to be phenomenal versus this opponent post board. Yep, Shatterstorm and Shattering Spree are looking really good. Well, if they only try to kill with Chandra, we'll find out soon enough. Note, I cannot actually win. I would actually lose a decking war by this point. Alright. I think we can exit the game now, because what will actually happen is they'll just clear my board multiple times. Well, I guess... I don't know. Maybe something good will happen. I'm not even sure what could happen that would be good enough. But yeah, Shatterstorm looks like it'll be good. Like, even though that's ironic, it would be good versus a black-red deck. Alright, that one can go. Lightning Axe is bad. Gutshot is bad. I have a lot of bad cards in the matchup. I guess I'd probably side in Spell Pierce, huh? Oh boy. Foil 8th edition in Ensnaring Bridge. And Stronghold in Ensnaring Bridge. So far, I haven't seen a way for them to win yet, so I'm fine with this. Sacrifice all my creatures. I don't know yet. It appears to be Black-Red Prison, Oprah Wind Fury. Fortunately, like, I'm getting more information. This is telling me I'm supposed to side in Shattering Spree and Shatterstorm, which is helpful. It appears to just be black-red prison, right? Some sorts. Okay, I can concede now. I was just making sure they actually had another win condition, even though they would technically deck me. Alright. I wonder if Molten Rain is actually good versus them. Seems like it might be. Yo, Addicting Coffee, thank you for the follow. I'm going to side out Gutshot. Does not seem particularly good. I'm going to side out Lightning Axe. Does not seem particularly good. I'm going to side out Twisted Image. Does not seem particularly good. I think after that, I'm going to side out 2 Bolts. Yeah. The reason to play Shatterstorm is we're prison, mostly. Basically, all of the regionals lists had like 1 Shatterstorm in their sideboard. Well, you can just war for Darksteel Forge in response. You laugh at that, but I saw it happen. I literally saw it happen last Saturday. Just cool 9 mana for your Darksteel Forge. Yeah, that is amazing, right, Dukamoy? Long deck. I have not seen an Eldrazi Tron list in forever, but here's the thing. If you show up in my Discord and post that in the donation decks channel, I'll consider it. Ooh, some Word decks are playing Jester's Cap? That is sick. I'm not gonna lie, the only time I've been Jester's Cap in recent history is when I was playing Vintage Storm vs. Shops. And they just like cast Cap and I just looked at my deck and I'm like, oh no. I hope they don't activate it before I get to do my thing. Fortunately, they had to tap out for the Cap, then I untapped and killed them. Remember, the Cap. So the experimental slots in this list are these two mostly. Probably Darksteel Forge because it costs so much mana. Alright, I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna cast Looting on 1 because I actually do need lands. Last time I didn't cast it because like my hand was basically set up. But it's gone to 5. Wonder if they're just gonna like Gemstone Caverns, Chalice on 1 on turn 1. I'm not gonna play around it anyways. Null Brooch was modern illegal. Cap does do that, yeah. But yeah, you're right. I think I'm gonna discard Phoenix. Probably Thing in the Ice, actually. It's close between Thing in the Ice and Crackling Drake, but I'll just discard Thing in the Ice. Alright. I'm not going to cast it this turn, actually. I kind of just want to cantrip into a land, so I'm going to burn my cantrip. Plus, I want to leave up Spell Pierce for a potential Chalice. I'm just going to bottom looking for a land. That's sort of interesting. Yo, Grando, thanks for the follow. Alright, so I think I'm going to just see if they cast Ensnaring Bridge next turn. And if they do, I will just Spell Pierce it and then go for Opt Surgical and see if I hit something else. Basically pressed into Spell Piercing anything this turn. What? They were about to cast something and then they didn't. Yo, what's up, P-Sams? How you doing, friend? That one's also probably bad for me. So I'll pierce it. I opt. If I hit a spell that I can cast, I would attack them with 2 Phoenixes this turn. On the other hand, land is pretty good versus them here. On the other hand, that land kind of sucks because it gets colded by Blood Moon. So I think I'm just going to bottom. Right, nice. That's an Anger of the Gods, isn't it? Alright, whatever. I can still cast my Jace next turn. I guess I could just cast Crackling Drake. They have to Anger. So I'm going to get 2 Phoenixes back. No, it's not. It's mandatory. For NIA underscore, you have to return them. And I've cast Containment Priest with those triggers on the stack before. It's very unpleasant for your opponent when that happens. Yeah. It is very unpleasant to get Containment Priested. Believe it or not. I bet you do believe it. Alright, so my opponent's going to cast Anger, then I'm going to slam Jace and hope it's good enough. Because you know what they say, Jace is greater than all. Crackling Drake just gets killed by Chandra, so I don't think that's really great. Yeah, whatevs. What's that, siege you later? I don't understand. Okay. I actually just don't understand what you're saying, I suppose. Alright, let's see. What do I want to do? I can play Arclight Phoenix, attack that. Their hand is Leyline. I think I'm gonna opt the land to the bottom, then brainstorm with Jace, essentially. I think I can go like that. I can looting, Pteramander adapt, which seems pretty good. Probably don't need this thing in the ice. I'm gonna keep the Crackling Drake as a backup plan. This is not looking so good. So Flooded Strand's not great, but pretty sure I just want more threats. I'm going to discard this and this, I guess. I'm just going to main phase adapt. And then attack Chandra. Jace looking pretty good here for what it's worth. The most of the stock lists had Chandra over Jace, and I I kind of feel like that's a mistake, but I don't have enough data or experience to say that for sure. I just personally feel it's a mistake. Okay. So why, wait, when did this Chalice for 0 get cast? What the hell? Wait, that's a bridge. Yeah, but I don't like Chandra in the mirror either because it's like kind of vulnerable to these creatures. I don't know. Maybe that sounds crazy. I'm actually going to main phase fetch, then play Crackling Drake to dig. Oh, shoot. Right. I guess I should have paid attention which lands were left in my deck. Vents, 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 island, island. Okay, that's what happened. Whatevs, that's fine. Alright. Well, don't think they're going to kill my creature, but this is looking like a very lethal Shatterstorm, assuming nothing bad happens this turn. Nice thing about Shatterstorm is that it just kills all of the, you know, bridges and chalices and whatever, like basically no questions asked. Yo, what's up, Fernando? How you doing, friend? It was finally warm enough where I could take a long walk outside, which was nice. I just want to look at their top card to see what their deck is configured like. Alright. But I have a feeling this is like Scoopsville here. More Phoenix in every format. Yeah, Phoenix is one of my favorite cards. Experimental Frenzy is one of my favorite cards. It was 65 Fahrenheit when I walked outside an hour ago. Kind of wonder if I'm supposed to have another surgical over another bolt, actually. Probably am, actually. That card's kind of blow. So for what it's worth, they can leyline us and it'll kind of suck, but it'll also like just kind of not suck. If that makes sense. I'll just have 1/1 flyers and, you know, X4s and X2s. I'll just have to cast everything for their intended rates, which is fine. Yeah, I guess I'll configure like this. Another play I could make is I could just start Thought Scouring them with the intent of trying to surgical something important. Okay, did not get leylined. Actually, I was kind of hoping they would leyline me, but that's, I know, kind of crazy. I'm gonna just get island. This gets another island, this gets another land, and all of my lands are useful. So I think I'm just gonna keep both on top. I can reevaluate next turn. Yeah. So I'm going to just want to draw the lands, I think, just to set up shop. So you go. It's kind of frustrating. Alright, I guess next turn I'll just play Thing Dice, so it might not be frustrating, but it could end up kind of poorly for me, I suppose. Fortunately, Thing in the Ice is like a fake sweeper. I just have to hope they don't have Chandra here because it'd be pretty bad for me. Alright. I guess that's kind of fine. I guess it's not really that fine, but whatever. This turn I can make a Crackling Drake to trade with one of them. Problem is I actually have to block both of these, right? Alright. I guess I'm supposed to play Drake. Hope to draw Thingy Ice and Surgical next turn, essentially. It's kind of sad, but I think I'm dead. Also, sad part is this doesn't even trade with that. I guess I'm dead. That kind of sucked. Well, I punted game one, and that's the story of the match, I guess. I guess I'll make them sack. Make me sack, but I am dead on board. And the thing is, they can't actually punt because all of their creatures are forced to attack. Alright. GG. If I only weren't so stupid. Counting that as a moral victory, but obviously not an actual victory. Because it wasn't. Oh, I'm supposed to open 2 chests. Yep. I'll do it now. Alright, Dokamoy. Here you are. The Dokamoy chest. Chain to the rocks and 45 play points. That's pretty good. And the White Faces chest. Crane Ranger, Dairy Gauze, Reignited, 5 play points. Kind of write those down. Chain to the rocks. Ranger. And Dairy Gauze Reignited. That's a nice one. Alright. Now we'll go to the match. Yeah, this is good. I mean, like, obviously not the most insane hand, but you can't mulligan this hand. Whatevs. Fire in the hole. Your chest was better, but, you know, it's not a competition. Or is it? Yep. So it's like white-blue control, I guess. Interesting. Alright. I mean, guess I'm going to attack for 1 play Thing in the Ice, but not the most exciting. Wall of Omens is interesting. It probably means they have Resto Angel. Field me. Click me. Well, actually, I'm gonna float blue-red in response. Oh, shoot. Forgot to cast Opt. Oh, no. Maybe they won't take the Opt. It's kind of tempting for them to just take the Phoenix, I think, actually. Should I cast Opt now? I guess I could hit them for 7, potentially, which might be good. Alright. I certainly don't want another land. Alright, so I can actually Twisted Image my own thing in the ice. It'll become an 8/7 because the trigger will resolve first. It would have been nice to actually have the Twisted Image right before the Opt, but, you know, we do what we do. Actually, I think it was probably fine to let them click me now that I think about it even further, but now they kind of have to path this thing in the ice, I guess. I guess they could have Jace or Supreme Verdict. Jace would be significantly worse, obviously, here, but this is a matchup where I don't want to fetch any of my basics, if at all possible, as well. So, I would like to note something really weird. It says return to permanent to owner's hand, draw a card. In the log, it just says return to hand. That's like kind of weird, right? G Cora 1, I used to win this matchup when I was playing Phoenix before. I just find it weird that the modes chosen in the chat log don't match the modes chosen on the actual spell. Doesn't seem very weird for MTGO, to be honest. I don't know, it seems kind of weird to me. Anyways, I'm going to just aggressively fetch getting another Steam Vents because, as I said, I want to leave as many basics in my deck as possible. Play a thing in the ice first, then I'll Opt. Because I want to get the counter on that. We'll bottom that. I'll just play Pteramander. If they have the Rat, they have it. It's not a big deal. I feel okay if they have Runed Halo, it's actually pretty bad. But if they don't have Runed Halo, it's fine. I think Runed Halo seems great in the matchup. But frankly, I don't know what's with this Wall of Omens. I just have no idea. Perhaps someone else knows. Hmm. One, two, three, four, five. Guess I could adapt and attack. That seems actually like not unreasonable. If they path it, fine, whatever. Also, this is a matchup where you actually have to leave Lightning Axe in because of how good Baneslayer / Lyra is versus deck. Yeah, that is an upside for them. I don't think Thing in the Ice is terribly good in this matchup for what it's worth, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It's actually, like, somehow not that bad. Especially if they have another fetch. Wish I had a third spell, sort of. Well, actually, no, I don't. But, I called Resto Angel earlier. Maybe you weren't there for that. Oh, I don't want to pay 6 for that. But, I don't know. This is still, like, an interesting choice. I thought they had Cryptic Command, so I didn't play my Phoenix pre-combat. I thought I could just force the action, essentially. Alright, they didn't draw Path to Exile, so that's good. Alright, we can have Gutshot exit our deck. Definitely have to leave in Lightning Axe, even though it's not the best card. Twisted Damage is actually okay if they're going to try to Wall of Omens, but might not be good enough overall. Rending Volley seems fine. These seem actually phenomenal. Don't love Lightning Bolt in general in this sort of matchup. And I think I'm going to side in Surgical just because it's better than the bolts. Basically, I expect them to rest in peace, which is kind of sad. If I had another Crackling Drake, it would be better. What decks am I getting paired more against? Don't know how to answer that question since I don't really play that many leagues on Magic Online anymore. I play enough when I'm testing. But this is like... Last week I played like 10 matches, no, 15 matches with Mono Red Phoenix. And it was basically all over the place. But I think IRL, you'll see a higher concentration of Izzet Phoenix, Dredge, and well, those two for sure. The other ones are kind of like up in the air. Modern is just like, I don't know, it's just kind of all over the place a lot of the time. Right, I'm satisfied with this. Yep, keep. Not gonna mulligan. Obviously it's not the most insane, but... Yo, G-Cora1, thank you for the follow. Oh, really, Jacob? That sucks, bro. Didn't realize they, I guess the money ran out or something like that. It sounds horrible, though. I'm always sad when, like, game stores die. Surgical and Looting. Whoa. Alright. Okay. I'll just play Thing this turn, though. Icy Devil, thank you for the follow as well. Thanks for everyone hanging out on this Monday. We're up to 74 friends hanging out. I'm playing Izzet Phoenix in Modern. A mostly stock list, but I would argue if you want to play this deck, you should just build it the way you want to, because there's a lot of like little nuances that you can do. I'm just gonna flashback to looting this turn to just use my mana the best, and I don't have like don't think I need this land or this second thing in the ice or another land. The reason I don't want to discard the Phoenix is I actually want to protect it from graveyard hate, and if I keep it in my hand, they can't play Jace safely. So I'm going to discard these two, I think. Yeah. I'm not going to surgical opt. That's just like, I don't really care about opt. This is the best way of putting it. Twisted Image also kills Noble Hierarch, which is kind of nice. It does a lot of small things. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like, it kills Signal Pest. Am I supposed to... I think I'm just going to sit here and say go. I mean, like, if they make a resto, I don't even care. Like, you can have your resto. Resto besto. Fortunately, I did mill one mountain, so I'm out of field / path value, which I actually believe is somewhat important in this matchup. Yeah, that's okay. So speaking of why I left in cards like Lightning Axe, this is a perfect example. So we're going to go digging. I guess Manamorphose is just a rebuy in many ways. So I guess I can cycle 2 Manamorphoses this turn. That's good too. So yeah, we're gonna Manamorphose twice, probably. Probably Surgical Path to Exile. Close, but no cigar. That's sort of interesting. Yeah, Surgical Path. All right, so they have a Surgical in their hand, but fortunately I do have Dispel. Cryptic Command, Resto Angel. We're pumps Resto Angel, which is kind of funny. Cryptic Command, Resto Angel, Spell Snare, Surgical. They have 2 Supreme Verdict, 3 Rips, 2 D-Spheres, a pair of Angels, and they took Wall of Omens out, it looks like. Which is all relevant information. Resto, Cryptic, Snare, Surgical. So when you Surgical your opponent, it doesn't actually write down the hand in chat, so you have to keep... I saw Resto Angel in game 1, McCullough. That's why it's in my deck. I'm just going to discard a land. Play this. Go to combat. They'll Surgical, I'll Dispel, and things will be fine-ish. Really want Jace, Lightning Axe. I don't know. I guess there's a few reasonable draws. So they drew Plains, and their hand is Resto, Cryptic, Snare, Lyra. Alright, come on, Lightning Axe off the top. 2. I guess I could just attack and play Thing in the Ice, Flashback Looting, or I could... Well, I don't have any bolts in my deck, so that would be difficult. I also don't have any gut shots in my deck either. But I have 2 Lightning Axe and Jace to draw to. Yeah, so probably don't want to play Thing in the Ice. So I'm just going to play Looting, I think, first. Alright. Nice friendly dude. I got crushed so badly by both of the Phoenix decks I played against last weekend that I think it's kind of foolish to play that instead of playing Phoenix. Also, like, the Phoenix decks are just playing Shatterstorm and sometimes Hurkyl's Recall, which are just, you know, phenomenal cards in the matchup. It's not like Affinity has, like, insane matchups all around. For what deck? FPOC? I'm going to discard these 2, I think. Well, they have a Resto. Maybe I'm supposed to discard these 2. I think Dredge is favored in game 1 by quite a bit. And post-board, it depends on how your deck is configured. Then I'm going to discard Thing and Pteramander. Oh, Resto's a 4/5. Never mind. Alright. Yeah, never mind. Let's see. 7, 10, 11. I guess if I find Lightning Axe is just so much better for me to play it than just playing another 5/5 flyer. I'm gonna Looting them. Okay, nice. That worked out well. Now they have to, like... Alright, they drew Glacial Fortress, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have not tried the War Prison deck yet. I think it is strong, actually, but... It keeps doing that. Like, yeah. Okay. It'll only show, like, half of it in the log? That's just so weird. Won the challenge last week. Interesting. Guess I should just... Guess I don't actually have to main phase adapt. Playing Thing the Ice, is that good? No, they have Snare still, right? So their hand is Resto Snare. I think I'll just cast this now. And discard Thing in the Ice just to cold their Snare. That's a good one. That's a good one. Alright, your turn. Let's see what you got. I'm actually going to untap and draw, and then Surgical Cryptic now. It'll suck. Oh, we saw no Snapcasters, so this is actually good. They have negate. Okay. But they have to block Resto on Pteramander. Negate Resto Snare. Okay. This is fine. Let's see if you can negate my opt. Damn. Did not negate my opt. Alright. They still need something good for them to win. So this is the other thing about this matchup. I think this deck is just so much better at churning. Alright, they died. Alright. Defeated blue-white pretty easily, I would say. That Angel was almost a problem, then it wasn't. Oh, I could have done that, you're right. Match 1 was versus Black-Red Prison, and I punted game 1, so I lost the match. Because I failed to kill my opponent on turn 4 when they were just literally dead after tapping out for Blood Moon. But yeah, that's my fault, obviously. Those are good. I think I need those. I need at least one of those. The other one is more debatable. I'm inclined to keep both, though. I'll keep the island on top in case if I do want to shuffle for some reason, depending on what they do. This is Grishol Brand. That sucks. Alright, so now I know what I want to do, which is look for Surgical ASAP instead of doing anything else. I'm just gonna burn the Manamorphose. Only one Surgical in my main deck. I think I'm gonna just bottom the thing in the ice. I think, well, oh, I can't control Z anymore, but my gut said it wasn't going to be fast enough. I'm gonna keep the looting because it's just a lot more looks at the thing I need. Discovery. This is a nice pickup for the deck, actually, I think. Yeah, that would be nice. Gonna lead with Visions in case if I... I'm gonna still bottom that. I'm gonna keep the land, though. Those can go. Preordain, we're only... You're describing Preordain, FPOC. Which is probably not a card you want to have in the format, all things considered. I guess if I'd known their draw would look like this, those things might have been good enough, but I don't know. Just felt like it wasn't going to be. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. White faces, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Should I bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They put a card on top. Keep, I must win somehow. Yeah, I guess now, like, this is a blue 5/5 flare, which is probably good enough. I think it's still unlikely to win, but it's kind of a shame. Yo!
Sent decklist to Discord. If this doesn't work, we can figure something else out.
Long
Thanks
deck.
for the content.
I really appreciate it. That's awesome, friend. Let's get some Jarvis claps for the donation for the deck. That'll happen at some point, probably next Monday. Gotta adapt now. They're probably discarding. Yep. Crunk boys. What does that even mean? No, I've never disabled the text-to-speech, frankly. Alright, hope you don't have Glorious Vengeance. No. I still don't know what that actually means. Alright, I'm actually going to Manamorphose first, making red. No, because 12 is not 20. Or I'm 67. I'm not a complete sellout. I basically have made the disclaimer that I have the right to approve or disapprove a deck, but this person seemed completely reasonable. Real question is, what do I do here? Yeah, I anticipated the Gorios. It felt so much like it because they just spent their turn discarding Griselbrand saying go. Right? Like, it felt so likely. Yeah, I have to Axe plus Bolt. I was trying to figure out if I could do anything else, and I can't. Alright. I think I'm gonna... How did they die? Well, they have Nourishing Shoal in their deck, right? Like, when am I supposed to cast this bolt? Probably now? Probably supposed to just cast it now to cut off 7 cards. I think you're basically supposed to cast that as early as possible. I mean, I think I'm going to lose by this point, frankly, but I guess actually maybe not. Out of those decks, Brainstorm Dredge sounds like the one I would actually enjoy the most, but probably still wouldn't want to play it that badly. Is Sneak and Stomp the dragon? Bullshit. All right. Are we dead? No. No. How could this happen? How could they have literally anything? It sucks. Maybe they somehow don't have Agori's Vengeance in like 1,000 cards. Seems pretty damn unlikely though. Well, they haven't used many spirit guides, which is like mana's their limiting factor, I think. I mean, it could just be the case that all of their nourishing trolls are in like the bottom 4 cards. I mean, it's not terribly likely, but you know. How much does a league cost? Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome. I remember this card from Kaladesh. It's actually only 20. Wait, did I even write 20? Hold on, let me check. It's in the description. Hold on. I don't want to tell you something wrong. If you scroll down, you can find it. What did I say? Yeah, 20. If you're subbed, it's 14. Oh, that's really funny. I'm just losing it. Alright. Good beats. This is definitely a matchup where I would prefer to have more surgicals than the Ravenous Traps. But, you know. C'est la vie. Spell Pierce and Dispel seem pretty good. Oh, it's 12 tickets. I'm going to start these. One of these, I think. Rav Trap is not good. Yeah, you could, Matt. I don't know why, like, more people don't, but, you know, whatevs. Well, a league costs 12, but I generally don't play league decks for just 12. That's why I was referring you to the thing beforehand. The thing below is what I meant. Alright. Also, why is Gutshot in my deck? It should not be. Alright. So I'm going to try to just Mize. The trap is not great, but it's still, like, probably better than some of the other cards. Can you buy my desk for $12? I have no braids, that's true. Yeah, if they chalice me, so be it. That's fine. I'm just gonna not live in fear of it. I could scour plus trap them. That's actually cute. You're right. That's a good play to have in the back pocket. That's some big brain stuff right there. Speaking of which, oh wait, Yamakiller, congrats at the GP. Obviously, it sucks to not win, but that's obviously... If you went into a GP being disappointing with second place, I think you would have to reconsider your life decisions. They left on top. I'm not going to scour them because it could just be a Gristlebrand they need. I'm just going to opt instead. Alright, don't need another land. Spell Pierce is actually a nice pickup. I'm going to just take a bunch of damage. My life total doesn't really matter. Because if I die by like so much versus them that it's like actually kind of unreal. Alright. Kind of priced into that. Again, don't really want to burn my thingy yet. We will cast Serum Visions though. I think I'm supposed to leave both on top. Yo, what's up, Dovestar? Shout out to all my buds in the chat, all 91 of you. Hanging out playing some Modern. I'm down a game versus Griselbrand. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just scour them and trap them. Now I'm gonna play Thing in the Ice and Serum Visions.
This should cover your donation and the league price.
Wow.
I'll finish the land chance later today. The extra 8 are for getting me to day 2 in Vegas that 1 year. Good luck, man.
Yo, I have an STD. That's so generous. I really appreciate it. You are the bomb. Previously, I did not say your full username because that was kind of made me feel weird. But you are the bomb. Oh no! I hope I don't get Gristle branded next turn. Oh, sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Oh no! Interesting. I guess I'll leave both on top. Alright. Oh no, the FBI is knocking, gotta go. Oh man. Alright. Don't do it to me, fam. Don't do it! Don't do it! No, Griselbrand! Alright, 2 of the breach and looting, that's fine. Those are fine. I'm gonna hit them for a bunch this turn, which is kind of nice. Alright, let's lead with some Manamorphoses. Blue, red. A lot of Manamorphoses. Are you serious? I actually just can't even tell if you're joking right now. The answer is very easily. Oh, I guess you are joking. Look, I'm really bad at sarcasm. That's the thing you should know about me. I'm really, really, really bad at it. We can attack for 13. I still have Thought Scour plus Trap, which is really, really funny. Alright. I guess we have an attack for 13. With Scour Trap behind. Joa55, thanks for the follow. Assuming we're going to game 3, I actually am going to side in Shattering Spree for Chalice. I'm not going to side in Shatterstorm. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I'll try not to. Scour Trap is a combo. I think you have to type card first. You're welcome. Also, this game, it looks like my Rav Traps might just be good enough Orem, which could also happen, I suppose. But also, oh, I guess them being at 6 doesn't actually cut it off if they get to haste out a Griselbrand. The thing to worry about is if they breach one in as a blocker, like the old defensive sneak attack out of Gristlebrand. I think that is the real danger. Right, there's the Gristlebrand. Dispel is sick. That means I'm actually safe from a even second. Oh. Alright. Oh no, I actually am safe. Because the Dispel will put the third card in the graveyard. Right? So even if they had a second Goryo's... Oh no, they could just respond to this Goryo's with another Goryo's. Should have second trapped on the second main. Yeah, that might have been... That was a mistake then. For some reason I thought Scour Trap would just work that turn, but you're right. Gonna side in the Spree for Chalice now that they've actually shown us it. The problem with siding it in blind is that it's not actually a guarantee that they have... Yeah. Yeah, there is a chance, but I think it's like good enough that I'm supposed to have it. Because sometimes they have to just like... I don't know. I think I'm supposed to have it. This looks fine. Alright, keep. Certainly can't mulligan. Obviously can never beat Chalice, but that's fine. Also, I kind of enjoy how Chalice on 1 shuts off their Faithless Lootings, but, you know, that's... Chalice is so debilitating for my deck that I guess it's probably worth it for them still. Ribbit. Ribbit's nice. I'm not going to play Pteramander. I think just opting for my second land is way more important. Yeah, they can always just breach. That's fair, Matt. That is actually fair. So, real question is, do I get Steam Vents or do I get Island? Probably supposed to get Steam Vents and just like bite it if they have Blood Moon, but that's fine. Like, I can actually still cast some things through Blood Moon anyways. I think I'm supposed to just bottom, like... Land is so much better than a Phoenix. I'm gonna bottom. It's kind of nice. That's less nice. I'm gonna just play this. Alright. We avoided the Nightmare scenario. I think... What do I discard? I think one of the 2 Pteramanders can go. Then the question is, what else do I discard? Probably Manamorphose, if I had to guess. Pitch both 1/1s. No, I'm not going to discard a Surgical. I can see your reasoning, but I'm not going to. I think actually discarding both of the 1/1s is correct, now that I think about it. Right, they're probably going for it because they're supposed to. Oh no. Oh no. If they draw a land, I'm getting Emerald. They still have the Fateful Showdowns in their deck. Alright. Hope they draw a tapped land. Yep, aware, but... So am I supposed to just say go? It's not Griselbrand. It's just modified Griselbrand Breach. This is very, very awkward. Will I lose? Like, I'm not sure about that. I don't know what you're talking about. How... Oh, I should be doing things main phase? Oh, yeah, that's actually correct. You are right. I have a plan. I definitely agree I messed this up, but this is fine. Well, maybe it's not fine, but this is what I'm doing now. I was supposed to cast the looting. I was actually supposed to cast looting, I think. It was a punt. What's the deck I would say no to play with? There's like, if you just submit a deck that it is basically like 249 lands and 1 Battle Blitz, I probably would say no to that. The problem is I have to use both of my instants now. So that's actually why I was supposed to play one of these lootings main phase. Yeah, that's sufficiently bad that I don't want to do that. So I need to draw an instant. Alright. I did not get punished, thankfully. Oh, wait. I guess I actually have to... Yeah, I attack for 7 and just play one of my 1s and say go now. I did play regionals. Went 6-3 with Affinity, and I lost to Phoenix twice. I'm not always the most sane, but I am sane enough to reject that. Yeah, it happens. Why did my opponent... Did they not have a second through the breach when I looked at their hand? Oh, I should have killed my opponent. Oh no, what if they... No, there's nothing that they could breach in. Okay, no, you're right. I should have just killed them. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Thanks for hanging out. Whoa, we're up to 130 people? Alright, be right back. Restroom. Yeah, I obviously did not look at their hand carefully enough. Turbo and treat the angels. Alright, on to match number 4. We're 2-1 in our first league of the night. I plan on playing 2 leagues. Really appreciate everyone hanging out. Guess everyone wants to see what's going to happen. Ban list. That's a very controversial question. I'm pretty much anti-ban most of the time. The exceptions were Dig and Cruise definitely had to go. Because, like, those cards are just outrageous. Keep. Wow, I guess this is why you just play this deck. Every hand just looks perfect. Here's Birch Thicket. I think Modern's fine right now, so I don't want to change things. Containment Priest, probably. Yo, what's up, Gristle Puff? I see. Well. It's Turbo Druid. I think I'm going to burn my Manamorphoses. I basically need to find a Bolt or a second Gut Shot. Yeah, I knew what you meant by ban/unban. I'm gonna just burn my cantrips looking for removal spell. I guess like the other thing I could do is just not be a coward and just do that next turn. That actually might be better equity. What do y'all think? Should I fade? I think, yeah, the prey play might be better. Also, one thing I could do is just burn one of my Manamorphoses and see what I draw. No, they mold to 6, Matt, and scry to the bottom. Matt, they mold to 6 and scry to the bottom. No, G-Co, I can still flip next turn, right? Manamorphose, Looting, Opt, Gutshot. Right? I can cast at least one Manamorphose this turn, I think, is the actual answer. So I'm going to do that. I went to Baltimore because I live in Maryland. Alright. Okay. If you got it, you got it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Head ward, that doesn't work. They can just keep on tapping their druid. Killing the Vizier doesn't do anything. You have to kill the druid. What the hell? Okay, I guess. This is not what I expected. Right? Of things to expect, that is not one of them. What is going on? Okay, whatever. I am so confused now. I really literally have no idea what's going on. Oh shit. So much harder to flip my thing now. Maybe... Wait, I was supposed to gut shot in response to Chalice. Oh no, they didn't even do it. They didn't even do it then. Never mind, this was fine. Man, what the fuck? Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Am I even getting wrecked that badly? Like, I kind of feel like the answer is no. Unless if I get killed this turn. You know what? Don't. Show some respect. Show some respect. Oh. I guess they were showing respect. Alright. Yes! Alright. Let's do it! Let's do it! Snare Thopters! Let's do it! Oh wow, my opponent just only had Devoted Druids. I really think they have the other combo in their deck. Well, this is a race I'm very well equipped to win. That is probably opponent's face right now. Incoming 5/5 Ballista. That would suck. SSG. Sell the wreckage. Alright. If that's what you want to do, let's game on, friend. Let's game on. Ooh, Twisted Image seems nice. It looks like they're a smash up of Taxes and Druid combo, Dokamoy. Which admittedly is not the most obvious. Surgical's fine here? I don't know. Kind of doesn't seem like it's actually that fine. Yeah, I cited in my Shattering Spree, but wow, this matchup makes me want to have... They probably have Coco in their deck, although if they play Chalice, maybe not. Yeah, I'm going to side out the Surgical. The question is, what else do I cut? Maybe I don't want Jace. I think I'm going to just pretend they don't have Lunge. Matt. What am I supposed to cut? Maybe I'll just side out 2 Thought Scours, actually. Yeah, I'll do that. On the play, I'm going to side in the Spell Pierces. Don't really like them on the draw all that much. This is a keep. Nah, After Visions are way better than Scour, especially in post-board games, Milk Dud. Because everyone loves to side in Graveyard Hate versus you. Right, so the plan again is to just start casting Snare Thopters. I guess I could have cycled the Manamorphose, but that seems kind of loose to do it right then. Mostly because I don't know. I might want it later. Right, it's fine. This is not really fine, but it is what it is. Axe lets me get 1 free bird. Yeah. So I'm not gonna main phase it. That sucks. That would be funny, and I guess I would be cold to it, so whatever. Sucks. Might be dead, but if I'm dead, I'm dead. Not gonna worry about it. Really wonder how this matchup is if my opponent doesn't have Chalice of the Void. Probably better for me if I had to guess. I did side in Spree, but I did not side in Shatterstorm, Matt. Alright. I'm gonna actually make them show me. Because I don't actually know for sure that they have Ballista in their hand. Well, I'm gonna make them show me the Ballista. Alright, so their hand's Vizier X, and it can basically cannot be anything good. Alright, then. Problem is, killing none of these actually does anything. I guess I should still... Because I'm planning on casting Lightning Axe, right? That's why I shocked? I basically needed red, 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 and another red for the Lightning Axe. So I could play a Pteramander. I don't... What? I don't understand. Because I still, like, I don't think the clock is fast enough. If I draw another removal spell next turn, I can kill the second druid if they brick, right? My deck is mostly removal. Oh, I could have played Island for Terry. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Nothing. That is actually a good point. Okay, I guess I'll just cut them off Viziers instead then. I'm going to discard the island though. And now I'll start casting these probably. Just going to get the clock on now. I think attacking with that Vizier was kind of like weird. Oh, because they had another. That sucks. I'm gonna just make them show me the Ballista still in their deck. Alright, now I'll concede. Yeah, I actually don't think their deck is like heavily favored versus Phoenix either. Yes, we got Chaliced in game 1 as well. I'm gonna set out 2 Thought Scours for 2 Spell Pierces. Just call it a day. Matt, do you really think I'm supposed to have Surgical in my deck? I guess I could side out like Crackling Drake. It doesn't seem very good. We have not seen Evo or Cord. That's correct. But Spell Pierce seems fine, especially versus Chalice. I'll cut like... What am I supposed to cut after that? What do you think, Matt? I don't have too many situational answers. Like, Pierce seems fine. The question is, what else do I cut? Alright. Okay, I won't... What? My opponent conceded the match? What the hell was that about? Okay, well, I guess I'll take it. I was kind of interested in what would happen in game 3, but... We'll take them where we can get them. don't know why they just... That was weird. Nah, Twisted Image seems so good versus my opponent. Is another answer to Druid. The opponent could have been dead to catch the leap. That's fair, I guess. Scavenging Booze. By the way, I love that username. Scavenging Booze is a nice username. Looks like we got a Phoenix Mirror on our hands, friendo. Yep, could also have real life stuff. I'm not going to play the Pteramander. It's just not that safe to live in game one, in my opinion. Crackling Drake, Scour, Crackling Drake. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Strowing Grove is a nice card. Why would I say that? Just gonna scour myself. Could be Milk Dud. I'm not an expert of that deck, so I'm just gonna opt. Don't want the land. 2. He's like, no. Yeah, I can do better, I think. I think I am going to Bolt plus Gutshot now, though, to play around a potential Izzet Charm. Alright, hope I don't get... Oh no. Why me? Don't do it! No! That's bad. Yeah. Wish I had the surgical right there, but I don't play that many surgicals. Let's see, I can play Pteramander. I guess I have to looting into my own Phoenixes is the actual answer. So I should scour first. Nope. So the first rule of Magic Online is you never pay attention to your opponent's chat. The replicate copy is just put on the stack, G-Core. It's not cast. I would just never trust someone if they said that in the chat anyways, so... You know. Jace is not good. Yeah, I also just wouldn't trust them if they said it in paper either. There we go. What was I siding out? Don't even remember anymore what I was siding out. Yeah, it takes you like 2 seconds if they actually have the bolt. Maybe I was cutting Thought Scour before. I think Trap is fine, but it's high variance. Well, bolts are kind of bad. Well, they do matter. I'm going to set up 1 bolt for Beacon Bolt. Blood Moon is good. Well, I don't have any Blood Moons in my deck. I think Crackling Drake is actually good. I'm just going to play like... Dispel is actually kind of okay, actually. I'll side in Dispel for 1 Lightning Bolt. You think Claw is good? I don't really think so in these like straight blue-red mirrors, but... A lot of the cards that matter are just like blue. Like, I actually think the most important card is Thing in the Ice in the mirror. Yeah, I don't buy that, frankly speaking. Alright, now postboard, I'm just going to play it out. I think Claw is good in the mono-red on mono-red Phoenix mirror. Just going to attack for 1. Alright, I'll still fire the Thought Scour. Nice, nice. Fire another one. I don't think so. Do I play around Surgical from them? One, two, three, four. What do y'all think? Should I play around Surgical? Or should I just axe pitching Lightning Bolt? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. I could also Surgical their things, which might be better. Alright. If they Surgical my Beacon Bolt, I'm okay with it. Oh my god, they had one in their hand. That's insane. 2 Ascension, 3 Sleight of Hand, Snap, 4 Sleight of Hand. Yes, they had the Surgical, yes. Axe, Looting, Sleight, Surgical. It's not, but that's okay. Notorious Moto Hacker. Surgical. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Axe pitching, looting. Yeah, I'm gonna make this. Don't think I actually really want to draw that right now. Nice. Or something. I don't know what's going on. There are apparently memes going on. Young One is John Finkel's alt. Seems kind of unlikely, but I'm not an expert. Axe and Surgical are left in their hand. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. All right, nice. I think I'm gonna just do this. Pitching Lightning Axe. Hand is Axe Surgical, Unknown. Looks like it might be Crackling Drake, which is okay. It's just Serum Visions, but fetching first preserves the scry. Bottom top. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna just pull the trigger. Obviously they can Axe plus Surgical, which is fine. Yeah, I'll just top both. Obviously, if they Axe plus Surgical, it'll get shuffled away, which is whatever. This is a weird game. Alright, fuck it. Don't want you to get another Serum Visions. And Surgical only. Lennick 2000, thanks for the follow. So they're down to Phoenixes, Drakes, 1 Pteramander, and 2 Ascension as threats. But their library's not that big. Finally, someone not playing Arena. I tried streaming Arena and no one would watch me because there were like 1,000 Arena streamers already. So, you know, whatever. That's not great. If I streamed Arena, it would be best of 3 standard anyways. This went downhill quickly. Second Phoenix. All right, we got redraws. I think I'm gonna just wait. 2, 3. Used. I only have 2 floating. No, generally not. Frenchie 89. Yeah, that's the plan. Damn. Sucks. So now I have to Rending Volley and be empty. It's not GG, right? I just Rending Volley that and block. Obviously, I'm like not in good shape, but whatever. I think going for the win there was correct for what it's worth. Alright, fine. Did my opponent just say that? GG's better player won? Okay, cool. Ruben, Alex Ruben, if you're friends with that kid, they really need better manners in my opinion. I don't think it was, Matt. Like, we were in grind mode by that point. Best matchups, best and worst matchups. It's a good question. Can't say offhand, but I remember, let's see what happened. Oh, also we're gonna open one chest because of all of the donations that occurred. A Bone Horde, a Jinxed Idol, and 5 play points. What? Where did it go? Oh, I have a filter on. Let's see. So yeah, maybe Surgicaling the Serum Visions was not the best play, but I think it was reasonable. I don't think it was completely unreasonable. I think it's a judgment call. I think it's a lot closer than you're giving it credit for, considering how close the game was in terms of board presence. Moloch KXY. Let's not take a screenshot. But the first game I didn't have any options. So like them claiming the better player won is sort of like a rub-in, in my opinion. Try again, though. Douche Nugget 1. Alright. Patolin 7878. Oh, this is a keep. I know, it's shocking, Phil. I'm gonna play Serum Visions. Seems like I want all those things, really. There's a funny story about that name. Chris RD19. Looks like humans. So Thing Nice is like the best card here, thankfully. Yep, I'm not gonna let it bother me. Don't worry about that. Milk Dud, thank you for the follow. What happened to the first 111 Fallen Poets? That's my question. Okay, I mean, like, that is possible, but I also am not proud of everything I've done in the past. Weird. Block. Interesting. So let's assume I was in the wrong, which I'm willing to believe I was. Do two wrongs make a right? It's pretty good. Let's see. I guess I just bolt both of the creatures, probably. Chris, I was actually thinking 3 lefts to do. I'm glad someone else said it and not me, because I think it's really funny. Thank you for that. So if I bolt... So I could opt, then gut shot. Yeah. So I need to opt into the gut shot first. Gut shot it. And then opt. Do I want a second thing? I have 2 spells lined up. Probably. It doesn't matter now. Yeah. If the opponent doesn't do it again, that's fine. To like anyone. And whatever I did to that person's teammate, if it was truly bad, and I should just not do it again. It's pretty simple. Well, this forces them into the abyss, which is probably game. Jeez, Thing is a dumb card. No, I think the second thing is useful in case if they somehow go wide again. Also, it's Awoken Horror and not Thing in the Ice. Yeah. Alright, Rending Volley. Let's see, what else do I want? What else do I want to cut? Oh, get out. Get out. What else do I want to cut? Probably a Thought Scour if I had to guess. Okay, Thought Scour then. When do I bring in Jace? Imagine like green black X or blue white control. There's probably some other time I would bring it in I'm not thinking of. Hand's great versus humans. Obviously not going to mulligan. I hope they flood on vials. I always root for that to happen. No, I think killing it is slightly better, but you know, it is close. I think I'm gonna just look for lands. How do I decide for Shadow? I would take out Lightning Bolt. I don't think it's very good. And then I would think about it. Probably bring in the Jace because I think it actually is good. I think I'm gonna just top both. It's possible I'm not supposed to top the second Thing in the Ice. You think we take the draw over Shadow? It's not the most unreasonable. Give me priority back, just in case. I might want a gut shot in response to like Thalia or something. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna kill it. I feel like the mana is actually important to them. There's also a chance that like my first thing dies to like Dismember. You should bluff attack because that like at least represents a second Thalia's Lieutenant, but now I know they don't have Lieutenant or Image. I'm gonna lead off with Manamorphose, make red red. Alright. Maybe. It's always possible, you know? I think it is probably game. I think I kind of want to just keep both just in case if something bad happens. I don't know what. What's up, Stu? How are you doing? You slept for 2 hours? This is kind of late to sleep for 2 hours, Stu. You should have probably set an alarm. I don't know. Right. You slept through the alarm? Oh, that's awkward. Second deputy or reflector mage? It might just be reflector. That's fine. Play thing in the ice. My land. They are at 10, so what's likely to happen, I think, is if I don't get killed instantly, is I'll set up double thing in the ice. I guess they have Vile still, so that doesn't actually work. Okay. Do you think they name Bolt? Yeah. Bolt's the most logical name, I think. This is a Vidalcan wizard, it's not a human. So we're gonna play the second thing in the ice. Oh, no, never mind, that doesn't work actually. I was just thinking about making a play that doesn't actually work, so good beats. Stagger my... Why? Do you think that actually matters? I don't think it does. I'm planning on axing the deputy. Played Visions. I can't axe it this turn, but I suppose next turn I can do that. In which case I should sandbag this land. Yeah, my plan is to axe deputy next turn. And then axe deputy flashback looting is lethal. Unless if they do something here. I guess if they have an image or a second deputy or a reflector mage, they stave off death for a little bit, but not for forever. And their deck can't really draw multiple cards at once, so... I think they're dead now. I guess they only attack with, like, Reflector Mage? That's good too. So note, I can discard the Phoenix I draw. Or sorry, the Phoenix that gets returned to my hand to Faithless Looting. Which is kind of nice, I guess. Oh wait, that doesn't work, right? I guess I'm supposed to do this anyways, probably. I guess this is an instant. I can't. There's a Meddling Mage on Bolt, Matt. There was a Meddling Mage on Bolt. So I could not make that play legally. Or, like, basically ever. I guess this is where staggering would have been better, but... I have to bolt them then because it returns both of the Phoenixes. Now they're basically in the hard lock. Because I have 14 power. Great deck. Alright, 1 overs humans. Whoa, what kind of opponent? It's nice. Very nice. Opponent join? Did opponent join? Waiting for opponent to join 0. What happened? Damn, it failed. Yo, what's up? Dido Guido Titi1. You're the person who always plays Shadow, right? Alright. Opponent is back apparently. Playing against Kelby Ramon. Well, this is certainly not a keep. This certainly is a keep. Do not believe I want that Arclight Phoenix with no Scours or Lootings in sight. Well, actually, even if I had a Scour, I probably would not leave that on top because it would just go into my hand on turn 1, which is not really where you want to be, in my opinion. My thing's likely to die, but whatever. Milk Dud is obsessed now because there's one Twisted Image in my deck. I think it's probably only okay if I had to guess. Ooh, that's not good. What about an 8/7 thing in the ice? Shop, shop, shop. This sucks. Alright, well, let's opt and see what we hit. Alright. Yes, that was another reason I wanted to play it. I think cantripping and killing your opponent's thing ice seems absurd. If my opponent goes for their turbo flip, I will obviously expend my spells to kill it. So. What's with all these sleight of hands? That's fine, actually. Slight over opt. Alright, interesting. I played Flame Slash before, I think it's okay. But I think there's so many mirrors now that you would rather have Rending Volley. I could have killed one of the Thing Ices, but I wasn't sure if I actually wanted to do that yet. Obviously, if they flip both of their things now, it will suck. This sucks. Maybe I am supposed to just play a bunch of Ascensions. So they probably cut Opt for Ascension, but what else? I don't know. What a game. Oh, sorry, they cut Opt for Sleight of Hand. Is what I actually meant to say, but it came out wrong. I don't think this Pteramander is going to be very good this game, but it might be. But in any case, I can start like this anyways. Feels like I'm going to lose to this Ascension, actually. Alright. I can actually attack, which is kind of cute. If they block, I can just bolt and gut shot that. Damn, they didn't fall for it. Maybe I'm supposed to do that anyways, just to force damage through. Actually, I think I'm going to. Alright, don't have anything good, please. Please. Nice, it looks like they're just flooded as hell, which is good for me, obviously. I basically, like, time is not on my side, so I think I'm still forced to take game actions. I'll lead with Thought Scour. I can opt before looting to increase the chance I find Phoenixes. Wow, that's a little bit premature, but I guess they are flooded as hell. Inside these out. Matt, are you sure Rav Trap sucks in the mirror? Did Matt leave? I thought about the leyline thing, and I concluded I don't want to do that. Rev Trap will turn off their Ascension. Not that easily, though, right? Like, it's actually really hard to make it so Rev Trap gets rid of their Ascension, right? I don't understand, I guess. Like, it seems like it doesn't really work that well. Can you explain, I guess? I don't see it being very good versus specifically Pyromancer Ascension. Because what actually happens is you don't, if you wait until a situation where you cast like Slight, you get a counter, and then if you let the second Slight resolve then Rav Trap them, then they could just go like opt. No, that's if they just hold priority and go Slight, they get the counter, even if you Rav Trap them in between. In any case, I think I'm going to just leave it like this. I don't think Spell Pierce is good. Yeah, gonna keep. In my opinion, this is like one of the most important card in the mirror. Mostly because it defeats almost all of the other strategies by itself. Obviously, it can get killed, which is, you know, fine. I'm gonna just save my spells for post thing. I also kind of want to draw a land, that's why I didn't play my fetch. If they looting into a Phoenix, I'll consider looking for Surgical with my Scour, but I probably won't do it. I guess it depends. Okay, they didn't do it, so I'm just gonna make a thing, guys. I sided out 2 bolts, if that makes sense. Side out 2 bolts, 2 gut shots. That's it. Alright then. I'm gonna preserve my life total. I think it actually might matter this game. And EOT, I am going to crack a Thought Scour, I think. Targeting me. Might be getting killed by this thing, but that's okay. I really wish I had a Rending Volley in my hand. This is why we play Rending Volley, y'all. I guess hypothetically I could get Beacon Bolt up to high enough to kill that thing in the ice. Bolt plus Gutshot is not a terribly effective use of resources to kill it, which is why Gutshot should leave and Bolt's not particularly good in the mirror. Sucks. I'm gonna Thought Scour myself. Because if I find a Surgical, it's really good here. Nope. Alright, whatever. This mountain might be awkward as hell. It's looking a little bit awkward. I don't think blocking is that great, so I'm not going to. Damn it, deck! Why would you do this? Alright. Alright. Enrique. I'm probably switching to Phoenix for the GP, as said in my title, but I'm still deciding. Time short, $1 late. This is like a little bit too late. Yeah, it does. To be fair, it only does it if my opponent doesn't have surgical, right? But I'm going to bottom both of those. I don't think they're very good. I'm going to just pretend they don't have it. I guess what I can actually do is see if the trigger resolves. Yeah, I can just see if the trigger resolves. All right. So I could have. My plan was to just block and then Rending Volley, or double block and Rending Volley, I guess. Oh, I guess that was dumb. Frostabode 2, thank you for the follow. I could have Thought Scoured for Surgical. Yeah, that might have been better, Oscar Pod. Yeah, alright. Not allowed to attack, though. Yeah, it's like a 2-outer. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I like this play more and more, because what I want to do is probably just... Alright, yeah, kill that. I'm going to kill with the trigger on the stack, because they could have something like Mutagenic Growth or something weird like that. Because I thought... I don't know, like... It's kind of safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They could have had their own Beacon Bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. Manamorphose is 8, so I can kill the Woken Horror. Mimic or Overseer? I was playing Frenzy Affinity, so I guess I don't understand that question. I've never really enjoyed the Scales deck, frankly speaking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But if they surgical one of those things randomly, it'll take it off, so I'm supposed to just keep digging. Alright, well, I'll go for it now. If they have a surgical in response, that's fine. Alright, now I'll attack for 14. Oh, surgical does pump Beacon. You're right. You're absolutely right. I forgot it had the dumb clause because it counts jump start spells. Yeah, you're absolutely right. The art on this card is actually pretty awesome. I never realized that. I've never looked at this card that closely, but it has good art. Look at it. It's like freaking lightning bolt, like going all over the card. I don't know, Lennick. I really don't know. Well, there's the thing. Well, there's the Ascension, not the thing. Seems like my opponent's dead. we're 2-0 in this league so far. I'm going to use the restroom real quick again. If anyone has any questions, leave them in the chat. But I'm liking this deck so far. Like, I'll throw the deck up here as well, but it's on Cardboard Live extension on the left-hand side. Yeah, Jace is for drawing cards. I like Jace a lot better versus like green black X essentially, and versus blue white. It's just like it's such higher impact card. Josiah I haven't won a lot with Dredge personally, but I do respect that it's a very good deck, which is why I play Rav Trap. Oh, I have the most random card sitting on my desk. Look at the eyes. A friend of mine sent it to me as a joke. Used to be like a meme between us. / another forum, magic forum. It's Aisha Tanaka. I just think Jace is just such an incredibly powerful card. Like, it's kind of abusive how good it is. Brianne showed screenshot where they beat Phoenix through 4 surgicals. Yeah, the problem is, I think surgical from Phoenix versus Dredge is not good enough to beat them a lot of the time. Milk Dud, I have not. I have limited amount of time to play Magic, so I don't get to test every single configuration I'd want to. Oh, looks like humans again. Yeah, that's why I play Rav Trap. That was a great draw. Guess I probably want to bolt the champion because it's going to represent a lot of damage anyways. And I would like to draw land, so I don't know. Anyways, that's my reasoning for playing Jace. It could be wrong, obviously, but land right on time. That's kind of nice. Obviously, if I get Reflected, it's not great, but it's not the end of the world. Right, nice. They didn't have a follow-up, which is nice. I'm just going to fetch for Island and play Serum Visions, because I think the 4th land is useful as well here. Just going to top both, I think. Kind of tempted to scour them and draw the gut shot and just gut shot the Hierarch immediately to cut them off their 3rd mana source. I think I'm going to do that. Yep, that was the plan. That's fine. That doesn't do anything except like take a bolt, obviously. You think it was better to take the 2? That was possible, actually. That is a very reasonable point. The bolt is free because it gives back a bolt, yeah. If they play image, I'll just respond probably by bolting their freebooter, but obviously it's close. Okay, that's fine. Yes, I don't want to draw any more land, so I should. Oh no, I should have actually just held the land. That was a mistake. It's pretty bad, actually. Fortunately, never punished. I guess I'm going to kill a creature. Actually, I guess I don't even need to force the action yet. So I'm probably supposed to just wait. Because I think making the Awoken Horror now is actually not that great. So I should just say go and see if they commit more stuff. Yeah, I cannot kill the Reflector, which is semi-awkward. Well, it will be Awoken Horror, M-Lord, when you flip it. So their hand's just full of 3-drops, which makes a lot of sense. Interesting. Okay. Guess I'll just take that. Let's see. I bolt Lieutenant. I can attack for basically 10 next turn. Oh no, I should just wait until my turn to get the Phoenix back. That's actually... Is that good enough? So I basically have to decide now if I want to play the second thing, but I think I do. Bolt them. Shouldn't I just lead with Serum Visions first? I'm gonna lead with Serum Visions first before I just like bolt them. Well, the problem is attacking for 10 is not deterministic, right? I guess I'm like relatively likely to hit, but it's not actually deterministic whatsoever. I'm sandbagging the land for Faithless Looting. So basically now if I looting into 2 1-drop spells, I'll have a flip thing and the Phoenix. I want that. If I hit a spell in 2 draws, that's good. Or I could just cast it and attack for 10. Well, so the question is, and I think this is a pretty real question. Is it actually better to have a second Phoenix? Like, it's not deterministic that I can even make the let's see. And also, what happens if they have Mantis Rider plus Lieutenant? That's 7. That's actually 10 damage, right? Just go for Cast Phoenix, you think? So the other question is, what do I attack with? Oh, they have to chump. Well, are there combinations of cards that kill me? Like, Double Mantis Rider would be 9, and they would die. Is 3 Lieutenants lethal somehow? 6. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 3 cards in hand, Matt. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3 Lieutenants would kill me. Oh, except they have to block with 1. Alright. I guess that's right to do this then. You tested Mission Briefing and it's nuts and you're curious about Nahiri. Not sure what you're talking about. I guess you mean Legacy? In Phoenix? I don't know. That doesn't sound great to me, but I could be wrong, obviously. Looting first. Guess I'll attack with this. I'm gonna save this to rebuy Phoenixes potentially, because I think that's where this game is going. Could I have avoided this? I guess if I weren't so cowardly. The turn before. I think I could have avoided this if I'd been more careful. The turn where I kept the Phoenix on top. If I just... Yeah, I'm not satisfied with what I did. Yeah, I probably was supposed to looting first. I would draw and then scry 2, bottom that, and then draw. Alright, well, that was my bad. What did I cut before? 1 Thought Scour, I think? Sounds right. Definitely could have played that one better. Yeah, I could have. And that's what playtesting is for. To fix your game, identify the mistakes, and just try not to make them again. We are 2-0 in this league. We went 3-2 in the first one, but you know, the deck is kind of complicated and learning things. Again, I played this deck a while ago, but obviously I have to shake the rust off. Right, well, now I'm mulliganing, so. I wonder if I'm supposed to fetch for Island first. I think I am. I guess I should actually fetch for Steam Vents probably, because I'm gasoline. Thank you for the kind words. Not very well, BLJX2273. The land doesn't seem great, but the bolt obviously seems great. The reflector was a 3/4 by the time I had the bolt ready, right? I guess I could have preemptively bolted it, but I didn't have the thing by that point. I don't know. No, I should have just played the island. It's pretty awful. I guess I'm just going to save life points. Yes, I know what mission briefing does. Honorog is like obsessed with it. I guess I'll scour myself first. Alright, so next turn I think I can probably flip my Pteramander if I want to, which I probably do want to, but it depends on what happens here. I guess I'll just take it and see what they do. Alright. Okay. One, two, three, four, 5. I have to spend 2. It'll be 6. Serum Visions is free then. Island. Do I want the second thing again? Probably. Next turn I'm just going to play 2 thing in the ice probably and set up for 14 damage, which is conveniently what they're at. Scary Terry did Scary Terry's job. All right. I know, I'm such a bully. Yeah, I've thought about playing Swifts here before, Matt, actually. Alright, and take it. I think I'm supposed to play this and say go and see what happens. Because now they can't attack me. You think Swift Sphere is better, Matt? What about Snapcaster Mage? How do I feel about Nahiri getting Hasty Crackly Boy? Is that better than getting Emrakul Aeon's Torn? Matt, if you message me a list, I'm actually really interested in your thoughts on Facebook. Should I play 4 Soulscar Mage too then, Matt? Alright. Oh, I was supposed to... Alright, whatever. I guess I have to chump that now. Huh. I was actually supposed to kill the Champion of the Parish with the trigger on the stack. Then I could block, adapt. But now the plan is... what's the plan now? I guess... Yeah, this being 6/6 was very bad for me. I was supposed to Lightning Axe it, then pitching the second thing in the ice. But I messed it up. So now I should probably throw my thingy ice under the bus. Block here, adapt, and Lightning Axe Thalia. I guess I could Lightning Bolt the Thalia and it would pretty much be identical. This ain't good. Is 1 life worth losing the thing in the ice? I would guess so. If I hadn't messed that up, it would have been much better. I was supposed to axe it with the trigger on the stack. I just wasn't paying attention. I think I'm mostly dead now, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens. Because I was not allowed to replay the thing in the ice that turn. If I had Vapor Snag. Alright, I died instead. Alright, poor play definitely lost me that game as well. Which was not ideal. Why did I do that? Yeah, having a run of bad plays is not really bad luck, but it's bad alright. Deck is really good though. Playing against Mike solo. Alright, keep. Hypothetically, I learned something, but there's a chance I make that mistake again. Tangrams, that's what holds so many people back, I think. They just love to, like, complain about everything, really. Also, I'm going to Serum Visions on 1 because I really need lands. Well, I guess I really need my second land. I'm not sure about my 3rd and 4th yet, but we'll see what happens. Alright. I'll take those. Complaining is okay. I like Lava Axe's flavor text so much better than Lightning Axe's. That's just observation I'm having right now. I think I'm just gonna say go because I want to draw the land and I don't really want to deploy a spell. Right, I'm gonna scour myself main phase and see what happens. 1 outers make you complain. Okay, I mean, sure. I think I'm gonna get 2 basics here to preserve my life total. There are times where it can be awkward, but I think it's fine here to do that. I think it's most likely a mirror, so I can just like jam. Can't wait for like Mana Leak or Remand or something weird to happen. Damn. Wish I hadn't called it. Do we think opponent's Blue Moon? What do you think is going on? It's probably Rug Scape Shift, actually, now that I think about it. Could be Teamer Traverse or Teamer Reclamation. Yeah, those are all things. I mean, I'm gonna guess the Serum Visions there, though. Alright, I don't really know what's going on anymore. 4-color Teachings. I see. I guess this could be Phoenix, but playing counterspells in your Phoenix deck in the main deck seems like an interesting decision. I see. BlueHen28, thanks for the follow. Alright, so it's a Brug Delverish deck, which means I'm going to untap and Gutshot the Delver to begin with. And then I'm going to cast Arclight Phoenix and attempt to attack with it. Okay, you got it. It's absolutely fine. You can. I just think main facing it is a little bit better here. Also, like, if you Gutshot on their turn, they hypothetically could have, like, Neogenic Growth to save it. Yeah, it could have. Their deck seems kind of wild. Rug Delver with Looting. Snag, Pierce, Bolt. Alright, now I'm going to do that probably. Looting's from Mandrills. Alright, I think I'm just not going to care about that Delver really. I'm just going to flip it and then return my Arclight to hit for 10. Nice. Do I even care? No, it's an insectile aberration, or it's a insect wizard on the other side. I think it's an insect, but sure. Is it just an insect? That sounds right. Something felt weird. I couldn't identify what, but this makes sense. I'm not going to. I don't think I'm going to. It's a human insect. That's right. Yeah, it's like Kafka's Metamorphosis all over again. Can't wait for people to do this the entire weekend with me having this in play. Exactly, fancy art. Exactly. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. I think my life totals are my life total might actually be more relevant than that. Oh, it turns into like aberrant whatever. What there is, you gain 2 life points. Right? Like, or I could just cast it off black next turn instead. It is. Tampa is this weekend. Dawson of Perfection. Yeah, Cardboard Life is great. Alright, lead with that. Well, I'm not going to surgical anything yet because I think there's a chance they also have Snapcaster Mage in their deck. So I don't think I need to take actions. Opaque Sleeves. Look up Aberrant Researcher. That's the one, Matt. Alright. Good beats. Oh. I could have done that, yeah. Whatever. This is fine. Everything's fine. There's a reason I don't think this card is very good in this format. Yeah, Aberrant Researcher was pretty good because its baseline was Snapping Drake. Alright, I'll take one. Yeah, I know that, Pester Twin. I just didn't think it was worth it. Gonna lead with this. Guess I can just scour myself and see what happens. I'm gonna make red now. Right, that's exactly what I was thinking, Milk Dud. Got all these thing in the eyes. This can go. I think I'm going to discard the second looting as well. I'm going to keep the lightning axe as insurance. Yes, I was, Matt. What do you want? That was like the other intended purpose of that, to just discard it. Don't really need the surgical versus like a deck that's mostly just like stuff, you know? Right, nice. Okay, I think I probably want this card and this card. Maybe these. I haven't decided yet. This doesn't seem great. Neither does Surgical Extraction, so I'll side those two out. The rest of my deck seems pretty good. What should I cut? Like 3 Thought Scours probably because of Surgicals? Guess that's probably right. Don't like Jace versus like a deck that's trying to like actually kill me, so I'm not gonna side in. Matt, how much have you tested that deck that you just sent me? M-Lord, I think, yes, good cantrips are part of the problem. Because if you had good cantrips, you could cheat more on lands and play like 17 lands, like the Legacy deck does. I think the other problem is like the cards surrounding the Delver deck look a lot like this deck, and I think this deck is mostly better. By the way, I think they often play Blood Moon, so I'm gonna just fetch Basic Island pretty aggressively. Because I think a single Basic Island like shuts off a lot of their cheese out Blood Moon wins. Greater than 30 matches with a variant. I see. Are you like 70% or so, or what would you say? I'm Lord, I don't know. Like, people love to try to get people with that stuff. Like, too much so. It's somewhat adjusted or someone adjusted. I assume you mean somewhat adjusted. Greater than 90%. Okay, I think that sounds a little bit inbred, actually. So, kind of hope they don't surgical my thing in the ice, actually, but that's only because I have another one in my hand. Otherwise, I wouldn't care. Right, no Tarmogoyf. I'm okay with that. Greater than 30 matches is greater. It's enough for central limit theorem. Technically speaking, yes. Alright, it's fine. What's up, Chubby Rain? I'm 3-2 in the first league, 2-1 in this league. I'm playing Blue-Red Phoenix in both because I believe I'm going to register that deck this weekend in the Grand Prix in Tampa Bay. Alright, that is something I did expect them to do. I'm going to burn the Opt here just because I have so many, like, kind of just need to do things. It's a big boy. Bottom. Doesn't seem good enough to me. Alright, I was taking Spell Pierce a counter, I guess, this turn. And he didn't have it. Alright, I'm gonna Serum Visions. Just a land is pretty good to hit here. Not those lands so much, but I guess I'll play the land. Yo, did you know that Stew's the best Shops play in the world, Matt? Self-proclaimed. You ain't wrong about that, friend. You ain't wrong about that. Alright, I'm gonna take this 4-point hit. Sup, Well-Wisher. If I'm your Oasis, you know, you could use your Prime sub. Just saying. Oh no, Snap Bolt? No. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I guess it's only kind of fine. What the hell is that? Shop. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Sell out emote? Interesting. Best shops player. How? What's the end with that deck, Matt? Like 30? Vapor Snag. That's not good. Might be dead. Getting close to dead. 2 events. Sure is a lot of events. Alright, we have to do this pretty much. Ooh, that's pretty good actually. I'm gonna discard all my Phoenix. Well, oops. I will discard all my Phoenixes, but I have to click the appropriate mode on my modal spell. I hope I don't lose. Obviously I could, but this seems like the advantage bar is squarely in my corner now. I know, Axe plus Axe was actually the nut there. What did I put on top of my deck? That was something good. Alright, I'll play that. I couldn't actually remember for a sec, which is the embarrassing part, but I'm definitely playing it here. And if I die to 2 bolts, so be it. Mandrills? It was like mandrills. Do I have 7? I do. Alright, attempt to adapt. Alright. I think I am going to cast Looting, because if I just find, like, a blocker or something else, it's just, like, safer to attack. Yeah, blocker or bolt pretty much is what I'm thinking. I also don't need to attack with all 3 of my creatures. I think I only need to attack with Pteramander, so it doesn't actually shave off the clock to attack with all 3. So this is just so much safer. I'm not even going to adapt Upkeep. That might sound weird, but I think one of the ways I could lose is if they like get to steal a 5/5 with Threats of Disloyalty. Alright, nice. 3-1. I was kind of afraid they would force a game 3, but then the double lightning axe was insane, so it was like literally the nut. Alright, one more match. 3-2. Not from the Delverish decks, but also their mana was like Steam Vents, Breeding Pool, Mountain Forest. So like I didn't actually have to worry about that. The really old lists used to play Cryptic Command back in like 2012, but that's a long time ago. Alright, pop quiz. Should I fetch Shock, or should I just fetch for a basic? I feel like I should just fetch for a basic. Yo, we're up to 144 people. That's a perfect square. What's up, y'all? 144 is 12 squared. Yeah, I'm gonna get basic. I think I've been probably spewing equity by taking too much damage. I'm going to Tampa this weekend. Then I'm going to PAX East 2 weekends later. I'm going to keep everything, by the way. No, I think Steamkin's like one of the worst cards in the deck. B squared MTG itself. Oh, it looks like we're playing against a burn opponent. I left the mountain on top by accident. Hallelujah! Thanks for the free card. I also studied mathematics. One of my favorite shirts literally has the Pythagorean theorem on it. Other one has pi. Yo, Delfino Gamer, thanks for the follow. B squared MTG, also thank you for the follow. And Zenful Gaming, thank you for the follow. I'm snap blocking so fast. Matt, that's not true. That's fake news. But I'm blocking there every time. Never letting them get the 2 free points. What is this snowflake? Direct Relief Charity 2018. Searing Blaze? Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it is what it is. I'm gonna just block, and if they, like, do anything, I'll just bolt the guide. I can basically block first and see what happens. Pi Day is coming up. Matt, I have played Mutagenic Growth before. I actually played it because it protects your thing in the ice so well. Alright, so next turn I'm probably going to go Manamorphose. No, Serum Visions, Manamorphose, Looting, discard Phoenix, which is pretty good. I'll debate it, Matt. That's all I can promise. But I appreciate your input. Alright, I'm going to actually lead on Bolt then. Because I know I have this Bolt. And I don't want to take like 1,000 damage for no reason. Guess I can Manamorphose first. It gives me slightly more information. Visions and Scry, non-Phoenixes to the bottom. Sort of like that. So I'll discard those two. And Thought Scour myself. Hit another Phoenix. This is 13 showing, which means it translates into 6 getting through next turn most likely. That was my turn 4. What was your turn 4 like? Spells are good. Spells are good. That's my Spells Are Good song. Yeah, I love it. I also have Dragon's Claw on my sideboard. I might cut it after this, frankly, but I don't know. Like, alright, yeah, they could not beat 783232. Let's see. Guess these are fine. This can exit. This can exit. Do I want Beacon Bolt? The first week I played Cedrus, I went 3-2, and this week I'm 3-1, but there have been some bad plays, but there have been some okay plays, is the takeaway. I think I'm going to side out Gut Shot. This is just like, deals me damage and I don't really want it. And I'm going to put in the Beacon Bolt. Even though it's like not the best, but it does kill creatures, which is not irrelevant. Ice Villager, thank you for the follow. I changed the list slightly after your input. Oh shit! No! Why? Oh no, I forgot. Oh no. Everyone is absolutely right. Oh man. That was embarrassing. Stu, thank you, friend. It probably would help. I'm gonna Spell Pierce the Rift Bolt, actually. Yeah, I'm here to teach. Didn't you know that? Basically, turning any of my cards into Healing Salve is good enough for the matchup. Well, I wanted to handicap myself is the answer, right? Bengals212, thank you for the follow. Oh no. No, not an Eidolon! Why? It's not good. Does it leave in Blaze? I'm not sure. I don't think it does, but they could. Man, imagine if one of these Thought Scours was a Dragon's Claw. Just imagine it. Alright, well, I think my likely route to victory is to flip over Phoenixes. Because, like, honestly, like, this doesn't look great. Alright. Well, there's one. Alright, I might be dispelling my own opt, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. Imagine if any of these Thought Scours was a thingamabob. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm probably gonna bite it, but that's okay. Nope. There's a lightning axe. Oh boy, that was funny. It was funny and sad. Oh, I'm not attacking. I think my plan is to just shove 4-drops and hope their hand's too clunky. Oh, I had a red mana floating. Oh my god. There's so many things wrong with me. Well, they bolted my Phoenix. Yeah, that was bad too. Should have axed pitching Phoenix. Oh, this is not good. Probably dead. It's hard to imagine a world where I'm not dead here, right? Alright. Well, we're going to put these Dragon's Claw into our deck, and we're going to take out 2 Thought Scours. Also, I could see Spell Pierce coming out, actually. But I think Spell Pierce is probably better than Thought Scour. I guess Beacon Bolt might be worse than Thought Scour, actually. Yeah, that's actually probably the case. Because 3 mana is just so much to remove one of their creatures. Sneep! Sneep! Now, I like the Drake because I don't think you're allowed to cut threats versus them. Imagine if that calls a Thought Scour, though. I am imagining it. I don't think it seems great to me if that is the case. Alright, I'm not gonna fetch yet. Do you love it? Or do you just like accept it? Do I need another Manamorphose? Probably not. Would kind of actually rather draw a land, I think, somehow. Yes, I'm imagining if it was Collective Brutality. Hope they don't have Smash in their hand. Yeah, I don't think like another Manamorphose does anything except give me less information about what's going to happen the turn afterwards. And I could literally Manamorphose into Brutality, M-Lord. Yeah, I think M-Lord was joking and Matt fell for it. So basically, good old-fashioned clean discussion all around. Oh, rest in peace. I don't care about that. I'm gonna lead with Thing in the Ice. Obviously, it could get killed, but I'm fine with that. Cedrus, Matt sent me a list, aka MLMCC1, but it's very, very, very different. I guess I should always yes, always yield. I'm not gonna block. Shit. I guess that's not that bad if each of my red cards only cost... Oh, that's actually really good too. So, yeah. I guess I want to main phase Bolt because of Boros Charm. So I'm playing around Boros Charm here. I guess I just want to cast these spells main phase, actually, is the real answer anyways. Yeah, just flip now and bash them, right? Yep, agreed. I'm doing it. I'm scouring them, I hit random cards. Feel like second thing the ice is good. So yeah. Oh, I could scour myself for Drake. That is true, actually. That actually might be the reason to do that. Ironically, if they path me, I don't even care. Now, people do this all the time. This is why I don't like playing like too many cards that rely on the graveyard. Although like Pteramander does do that, but Pteramander is also Flying Men. Oh, I scoured a path. That's how I know about it. That's funny. Goblin Guide. Alright. Yeah, Flying Mander indeed. I did that earlier, said. I did that. It was versus Grischolbrand. We did it. I guess you weren't there for that part of the stream, but we definitely did that. What? This is confusing. Interesting. We did it Reddit indeed, yeah. I think I'm just gonna Axe Pitching Spell Pierce. I guess I could pitch. Nah, I'm gonna pitch Spell Pierce. I haven't gotten to do that. That sounds great. I've wanted to build like, whatchamacallit. I was thinking I might want another creature, considering they're at 4. Yes, Dragon's Claw does make this matchup a joke. I'm not sure I'll end up actually playing this card at the GP, but it is certainly good in this matchup. And it's good versus Mono Red Phoenix. I'm really glad that Rest in Peace wasn't like a smash to Smithereens. I might have just died on the spot to that. Probably gonna block theirs. Well, actually, I guess maybe not. I don't even need to block. Blood Moon versus Dredge. That's Phoenix. Well, Life Goes On would be good if you have green in your deck. But I don't like putting green in my deck. Really? I don't love it, but you could do it if you really want to. Alright, nice. Gonna just discard these 2. Play Pteramander and leave up Spell Pierce and attack. I don't think they can ever win now. Oh, Pierce my own looting for lethal. That is correct. Yep. That is correct, even though it wouldn't have mattered whatsoever. You know what? Just for everyone tonight, 151 viewers, I'm going to open all of the chests I won from that, which is 8 chests. So here we go, friends. You all excited? I bet you're all excited. Ooh, Concealed Courtyard. I'm not doing all of them, lol. Yo, thanks, Lil Nil. Alright, chest number 2. Ooh, Gemini Engine, that one's nice. It's like Stang, except not. A Catcher's Last Mercy. Dos Equus Guide, thanks for the follow. Oh, it is. That's 2. Number 3. Ooh, Coalition Relic. Maybe it's shop, shop, shop. This is your spirit animal. Hashtag Amulet. Woo, Amulet. No bad matchups. Also, calling you out, Bobby. No bad matchups. No bad matchups. 1, 2, 3. Number 4, Legion's Landing and Commander's Sphere. I know that greater than 1 value. Laboratory Maniac from Innistrad. Ooh, I clocked out if that's really 2.41. For me or for who? Spellcore, Thought Dissector, 5 play points. Ooh, that... Come on, Bobby. What do you think? Oh, it's an Angel theme pack. Where's the Lyra? Gosh, I used to love Pristine Angel. It's so good. It's impossible to kill this card. It's not actually, but it's a really good card in control decks. Stoke Angel also pretty good, but less good than Pristine Angel. Number 8. What do we got? Hurkyl's Recall? Is this worth anything? Probably not. And Nephalia Moondrakes. I don't even remember this card, but apparently it was in Shadows. I really just don't remember this card. It's pretty good, though. I remember when Hurkyl's Recall was worth like 40. Moondrakes, right. Ooh, also Darigaz Reignited goes in there. Forgot about that one. Was that it? Ooh, 9 ticks. I'll open one more. I don't even remember. I thought I hit it all, but I'll open one more for y'all. My loyal viewer. Oh! Woo! That has to be something, right? It goes straight into the Phoenix deck. It's the good art as well. I guess maybe Ravnica devalued it. Oh, 1.74. Boo. Alright. Well, no. Bobby, you can't tempt fate like that. You gotta space it out. You know, that's how luck works. You gotta space your luck out. I'm sure you understand completely. Alright, I'm gonna send all y'all over to Brian Koval. He's a friend of mine. Koval's good peoples. And I thank everyone for hanging out today. I'll be back on Thursday to stream some Legacy. But I'm gonna send you all over there. Thanks for watching.